Vlastarus is a wonderful place to live, but lately, I worry about our safety. Cyrodiil has been taken over by ghosts, who can somehow control flame atronachs. As if regular ghosts weren't bad enough. Alien ruins just seem to attract evil. The ruins are to the north. Will you help us? A mage crafted this crystal. It is attuned to the flame atronachs at Cyrodiil and will absorb their essences. When you kill an atronach, the crystal does the rest. Will you take it and rid us of some of these atronachs?
I'll have a good look.
Don't tell me you have a problem too. Good. Cultists of the Shadowed Path have taken over Haynote Cave north of here. Soon they'll start preying on us. If you'd kill some of their necromancers, that should slow them down. Did you make it to Haynote? That's a start, a good start. The Shadowed Path is always recruiting new scum to fill their ranks, but you've weakened them for now. I appreciate it. Don't tell me you have a problem too. A few, one you might be able to help with. To the east of Vlastarus lies Jurus Fall, haunted by undead. A former friend of mine, Captain Juras, walks among them. He should be at peace. Would you lay him to rest?
Did you retrieve the Flame Atronach essences? Margaret surely watched over you among those dangerous ruins. I worried that I'd never see this crystal again. Thank you for your bravery and willingness to help in our time of need. Vlastarus is a wonderful place to live, but lately I worry about our safety. Many have come here fleeing the war. They left their homes with only a few prized possessions. They were preyed upon by bandits en route. Many lost their lives. The lucky ones only lost all their possessions. The Grey Vipers make their lair in the ruins of Nornalhorst to the south. These bandits preyed on many of the refugees who made it to Vlastarus. Would you go to the ruins to see if you can recover any stolen items? You're back at last. Were you successful? Wonderful. The refugees will be delighted. I'll find out who these items belong to and hand them back. Vlastarus is a wonderful place to live, but lately I worry about our safety. Our resident artist Naya is sulking. She insists she needs silver scales to create her next piece. Sadly, Silver Scaled Pond has been overfished by poachers. If you can steal some of the scales from them, I'll pay for them.
Is it done? Good, though it seems he never stays at rest. All I can do is continue to have him put down each time he arises. Something about that ancient ruin refuses to let the dead lie in peace. Don't tell me you have a problem too. Yes, a bad one. Nisin Cave has become a shadowed path den. Worse yet, they have a Dremora named Barasati leading them. I've got a bad feeling about her. Think you could kill her for us?
Yeah. Judging by the smell, you found some silver scales. Excellent. Just what Naya asked for, though I wouldn't be surprised if she says she needs more. Here is your payment as promised. Vlastarus is a wonderful place to live, but lately, I worry about our safety. You should have been here a few days ago. A skeleton lurched in and chased villagers around. A Tuggle bashed its head in with a hammer before it killed anyone, but it was a close call. It must have come from the graveyard to the southwest. I fear there will be more. Rumors swirl of a necromancer named Tyrion living in Howling Cave, next to the graveyard. I think he's responsible for this. Would you go there and end this threat?
That foul creature. I expect her to lead the shadowed path into Vlastarus any minute now. That's a relief. Dremora can't be killed. But you've banished her from our plane for a time. Thanks to you, we can breathe a little easier today. Don't tell me you have a problem too. A giant bear has been attacking travelers to the northeast. The locals call it Gaping Maw. Even the wildlife around here is against us. Would you kill it, please?
Were the rumors true? Was it a necromancer after all? Oh, that's a relief. Though necromancers sometimes come back from the dead, unfortunately. We'll keep an eye out for him from now on.
His work never ends. I heard the Jade Dragoon.
Other towns have rats or squirrels or cats. We've got bears. Good work. Bears just seem attracted to that area for some reason. A new one will show up sooner or later, but at least we can add another bearskin rug to the pile. Don't tell me you have a problem too. Goblins. The Rockbone tribe has set up camp to the northeast. Only a matter of time before they attack. How about if you visit them first? Imagine Tamriel without goblins. Well, I can dream, can't I? Nothing I like more than the smell of dead goblin. As long as we keep the Rockbone numbers down, Vlastarus should be safe, from them at least.
Cropsford may seem peaceful, but trouble is everywhere. My assistant Shaggle disappeared again. More than likely he's off spying on the town's women. If you gather 6 sacks of Cropsford's produce meant for sale, I'll pay you Shaggle's wages. Do we have a deal? When I get my hands on that useless Shaggle, I'll rip his skin off. You caught me. Sure, there's lots of folks around here who do it, but I like to ask newcomers to town to help out. We're always looking for new folks to settle here. More people to share the workload means a better life for everyone. Then we've got undead in Kulat, and we see more goblins every year. Settlers who can handle a sword are always welcome. Sure have. Both Hisham and Octobamus were just passing through. I asked them to help gather produce. They saw the town, liked it, and decided to stay. It's a win for everyone.
So far, Cropsford hasn't been ravaged by this war. Some say we've been lucky. I say we've been blessed by Zenithar. You'd be wiser not to mock the gods. But there is something. Goblins sometimes raid our warehouse, stealing food, mostly. We normally just let them. A well-fed goblin is far less dangerous. This time they took seeds, however. Next year's crops depend on those seeds. Without them, we'll starve. Bloody Hand Goblin's lair in Cracked Wood Cave to the northwest. We can't get in. Several townsfolk have died trying. Will you get our seeds back for us?
This time of year, I'm always worried about the harvest. It's a race to get the food to market before it rots. Thank you. We'll sell this food at markets in Alessia and Drakelow. Here's the pay Shoggle would have received, if he wasn't so lazy. How did you like the village? Nice, huh? Think of us when it comes time to settle down. Cropsford may seem peaceful, but trouble is everywhere. With good reason. The undead walk the ruins of Kulat just to the southwest of here. If you'd eliminate some of them for us, I'd sleep a lot easier. If I get turned into an undead monster, feel free to crush my skull. Seriously. I never want to be like that. Those ruins draw evil to them. Sometimes it's undead, sometimes it's evil cultists, sometimes it's rabbits. Any place the Aelids once lived, a vile aura seems to linger. Don't let them pull the fur over your eyes. Rabbits are pure evil. You crawl into a rabbit den, see dozens of beady red eyes all around you, well, you're never coming out again. Mark my words. All elves are evil, of course, but Aelids were the worst of them all. They tortured, killed, and ate anyone not of their tribe. Fortunately, they're all dead nowadays. Probably cannibalized themselves to death.
hope you found the seeds. Without them, a lot of people will be hungry soon. Thanks, Zenithar. We'll keep an eye on those bloody-hand goblins from now on. I hope we can buy them off with a few bushels of food next time. That usually works. So far, Cropsford hasn't been ravaged by this war. Some say we've been lucky. I say we've been blessed by Zenithar. The god Zenithar has blessed Cropsford and watches over us, keeping us from harm and ensuring that we prosper. Everything we have, we owe to him. Zenithar is the patron god of hard work. The people of Cropsford personify everything Zenithar holds dear. We work long and hard in our fields, waste nothing, and help our neighbors. All this is glorious in Zenithar's eyes. Your mockery deserves no response. I merely sense Zenithar's approval of our work in Cropsford. We have much still to do. Goblins, undead, and other troubles surround us. But with Zenithar's guidance, we will overcome these challenges. Well, the flame at Crown Point has gone out again. We need someone to relight it, someone who can survive the trip there. Would you do it? You can pick up wood at Bosikas's house along the way. For morale, mostly. The tower was lit when the war started. The townsfolk think our good luck is tied to it. They're pretty superstitious around here. Will you help us?
The thought of the dead walking around is unsettling at best. Soon they'll be shambling into Cropsford. Those ruins draw evil to them. Sometimes it's undead, sometimes it's evil cultists, sometimes it's rabbits. The thought of the dead walking around is unsettling at best. That'll keep us safe for another day, I hope. Luckily, there's no shortage of adventurers willing to help us out. Here's the coin I promised. Is that a bit of skull on your boot? Cropsford may seem peaceful, but trouble is everywhere. Appearances are deceiving. Goblins attack here regularly. They've never overrun the village, but I wish our books were out of harm's way. Would you mind hiding some of our tomes so they're not destroyed if the goblins break through? There's a chest hidden by the waterfall just northeast of town. Would you take some of these books and place them in the chest?
As soon as folks saw you light up that beacon, I felt the tension drain from the village. Not much chance of that. It goes out anytime there's even a stray breeze. But as long as someone's willing to relight it, we're happy. As I said, we're a superstitious lot. So far, Cropsford hasn't been ravaged by this war. Some say we've been lucky. I say we've been blessed by Zenithar. I do, actually. The Hedron family lives, well, used to live, southeast of Cropsford. But bandits killed the family and are now using the estate as a camp. The Hedrons collected valuable items. The family no longer has any use for them, and I'd rather us have them than the bandits. I'd like you to investigate the Hedron estate and bring back anything valuable you find.
Aid me!
I need healing!
Few things bother me more than the thought of goblins using our books for kindling, or worse. Thank you. It seems silly to worry about books at such times, but I would hate to see goblins destroy our heritage. If those books were lost and goblins overran us, no one would know we were ever here. Cropsford may seem peaceful, but trouble is everywhere. The goblin sort. The Bloody Hand tribe has been around for a long time, but now a new tribe of goblins has moved into Timberscar Hollow. If you want to help, go kill their leader. That should slow them down.
Good to see you again. Did you salvage anything from the Heteran estate? That's one less valuable for the bandits to profit from. I'll keep sending adventurers out there until there's nothing left to steal back. Thank you for your efforts. So far, Cropsford hasn't been ravaged by this war. Some say we've been lucky. I say we've been blessed by Zenithar. We regularly offer thanks to Zenithar for our prosperity. Everyone has always contributed. But 4 villagers are refusing this time. Would you speak with them and convince them to do their part? Here's the list. These miscreants must be made to see the error of their ways. When you have the offerings, please visit the village shrine and leave them there for Zenithar.
That doll was my only toy as a child. We had hundreds of adventures together. Being reunited with her has brought me more joy than you can imagine. I told her no, not this time. But now she sent you after me. I give up. We sacrificed so much to Zenithar. It's a wonder we have any left for ourselves. Very well. Here's my share.
Some gather firewood only when they see snowfall. The spring sun will thaw their corpses. Zenithar means nothing to me. He is but a shadow to Sithis, the perfect chaos. Perhaps if you do me a favor, I will make an offering. You threaten? I erect the spine of warning. In my younger days, such words would have brought your death. Now I seek peace, even with my superstitious neighbors. Here is my offering. Some gather firewood only when they see snowfall. The spring sun will thaw their corpses. And you are not. Hard work is how one shows Nirn that you deserve to walk its surface. Also, the sight of an axe flashing in the sun discourages goblins from coming near. If you are merely sightseeing, go to Crown Point and feast your eyes. Do your legs quake at the thought? Yes, there are goblins all around this village. At least 2 tribes of them. They skulk around the edges, not daring to attack openly. But someday, perhaps. It's the big tower you see to the south on the hill. From its top, the world spreads beneath you. If you have nothing to do but stare at others, climb Crown Point for a view worth seeing.
Don't tell Ulfgra you saw me here. She's always finding something for me to do. Oh, that offering. I clean forgot about it. Lots of other things on my mind. Busy hands, lots to do, people to see. You know how it is. Here, take it and go away. I hope Antaeus appreciates this. Shh. Don't tell Ulfgra you saw me here. She's always finding something for me to do. Just watching Hey, it's none of your business. Someone send you to spy on me? Nothing to see here. Not for a seasoned adventurer like you. But I know there's something interesting, not far from here. A very scenic spot called Timberscar Hollow. There's a cave with a huge dragon-guarded door, or so I've heard. Sounds like something you would like? Go south on the path behind me, bear a lift at the fork. You can't miss it. Not me. Not interested in that sort of thing. More interested in the sights right here in Cropsford. Move along now. You're starting to bother me.
No time for idle chatter. I'm testing a new way of growing corn. I flood the field, keeping the plants wet all the time. I just have to figure out why half my crop keeps dying. Again? I haven't time to put together an offering. I must get back to my research. You collect 4 ears of corn from my fields. Then I'll bundle it for Antia's pagan ritual. Nonsense! Oh, fine. Pagan rituals are about all I haven't tried at this point. Here, this bundle of corn will make an appropriate offering.
Make sure you get that wine stain out of my shirt, Swifty. I want to wear it this weekend.
Your hands are idle, as always, Ilwyn. Feel free to wash it yourself.
The only good goblin is one that's been minced to pieces, and then the pieces smashed with rocks. Well, that's a start. Goblins are like ants. You think they're all dead, then more show up. Another goblin will declare itself chieftain soon. I hope someone is here to help when it happens. Cropsford may seem peaceful, but trouble is everywhere. Goblins of the Bloody Hand tribe have been seen on the outskirts of town. They're spying on the village, looking for weaknesses. If you see one of them, kill it. Then let me know.
You smell like burnt corn. Is it done? I feel Zenithar's blessing on us already. May his blessing be on you as well, friend.
The Bloody Hand is just a small tribe, fortunately. I fear that goblins will someday band together and wipe out Cropsford. I hope that day is far in the future. Excellent. I doubt we'll ever eliminate that tribe, but with luck, we can keep them from an all-out attack. Take this with our gratitude.